Hello, namaste. Depending on where you're at in the world, good morning or good afternoon or good evening. This is going to be a strengthening slow flow this morning. So just working on cultivating some strength within the body, the mind, and just moving at a slower pace, holding the posture slower, which helps to just create that endurance and strength. Have Chris Zollinger, also known as Z the Handpan Man, accompanying us by playing his hand drum. So be able to enjoy the beautiful sounds of that along with this beautiful backdrop of the Red Rocks here in St. George, Utah. So let's go ahead and get started. I'd like you to start lying down on your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow the knees to fall open wide. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let's bring a hand to the heart and a hand to the low belly. And then just relax. Let your body relax and open up. Let any tension release and dissolve. Tension in the body and tension in the mind. Soften, close the eyes, and allow your focus to fall inward. Feel your body connected to your mat and deeper into the earth. And then start to tune into your breath. Just allow the breath to move at a slower pace, bringing a sense of calming, relaxation, peace within. As you draw and invite these intentions in, letting any negativity, any heaviness, any tension or stress dissolve. See if you can connect deeper to your heart space as well as the navel and start to feel the breath there becoming bigger and fuller. So take a nice, long, slow breath in the nose. Fill up both the heart and the belly. Match that slow length of an exhale out of the nose, gently releasing the breath into the heart and the belly. Again, as you inhale into the heart and belly, really fill up, open up, and expand. Exhaling, drawing inward, softening, releasing the body into the earth. Keep going here. Long, slow breath in, starting to open up from the inside out. Same long, slow breath, moving that breath through your entire body internally, clearing and cleansing. Each time you breathe in, invite peace, light, love. Each time you breathe out, just allow a release of anything you want to let go of and clear out of your being, your mind, your body, your spirit that doesn't serve you. Emotions. Take just a few more rounds cultivating this deeper breath. Anytime the mind gets distracted or wanders back into thought, just catch it, bring it back. About 3 more rounds. Nice deep breaths and setting up a steady rhythm to the breath. Equal inhale, equal exhale. And then gently draw your knees together. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands either on the tops of the knees or underneath the thighs. As you compress the knees into the chest, press the low back down. Relax through the shoulders and the neck. And begin some gentle rock side to side. Really feeling the length and grounding of the spine. Connecting to your earth beneath. Maintain a soothing, engaging breath. And then open the arms out wide, make a T shape and really ground down through the arms and shoulders. Drop your knees to the left. Come into a twist to open up your spine. Feel free to move in any variation of a twist if you'd like to switch it up. If any support is needed, you could place support under the knees. Relax the right shoulder and maybe let your head fall over the right shoulder. Take some long, deep breaths and feel that movement into the spine opening up. With each exhale, feeling a gentle internal cleanse and release. And as you exhale, draw the navel in just gently, helping to feel that rinsing action in the abdomen, colon. And one more breath here. And engage the core strength to bring the knees back up and then move to the other side. Knees fall right. Let the left shoulder fall to the mat. Relax the head over the left shoulder. Use any support you need to modify to bring more comfort in. Let go of tension or resistance. Engage with the breath. Long, deep breaths here. Be fully observant through the practice. Anything that shifts from one side might feel differently. Be observant when the mind wanders. Draw yourself back. Be observant of where you hold tension that you could let go of. And then begin those breaths as you exhale, drawing the navel in gently, so feeling that deeper internal rinsing, detoxing. One more breath here. Engage the core to bring the knees back up. And then lower your feet down to the mat. Separate the feet about hip distance apart, drawing the heels towards the seat. Press your arms down on the mat by the sides of the body to start. And now feel the shoulders pressing into the mat, the arms pressing down. Draw the navel in. Root down into the heels, and as you inhale, lift your hips and your arms at the same time into bridge pose. Arms will move all the way up behind you to connect to the ground beneath. Hips are lifting as you press into upper shoulders. Then as you exhale, hips and arms lower together, slowly controlling as you lower all the way back down to the mat. Root down into the heels as you inhale, lift the hips and arms back up. Feeling the glutes activate, press all the way to shoulders, opening spine, low back. Slowly exhale, bring the hips and arms back down. See if you can move them completely together in the same breath. Each time you lift, root into the heels, activate the glutes. Inhaling up, press higher to the shoulders. Exhale, keep the glutes, thighs engaged as you slowly control down. So we're building the strength and awakening into the legs as we open spine. 3 more rounds with the breath. Each inhale, arms and hips move at the same time. Each exhale again, slowly lowering, bringing the control into the body. So about 2 more rounds here. Feel free to move at your own pace. The next time you lift up, stay up. Keep the hips lifted. Once the hips are up, keep rooted into the heels, strong glutes, and then bring the arms back down to the mat. Either keep the arms pressed down or you can shimmy the shoulders underneath. Maybe interlace the fingers together. Press the arms down, draw the shoulder blades together. Open up through the chest, shoulders, and heart space. Bring the chin just slightly away from the chest, a long neck. And then ground into the heels more and see if you can lift your toes off the mat. Feeling that strong activation. And now nice deep breaths here. Stay for 3 more full breaths. Keep the action grounding into the heels. Hips lifted, arms pressed down. Just 1 more breath. Lower the toes, release your arms, slowly lower your hips back down to the mat. Draw your knees into your chest, wrapping the arms around. Rock side to side again, just releasing the spine there. Deep breaths. Now kick your feet straight up to the ceiling or your sky here. If legs are feeling tight, just keep a bend of the knees, but hug the thighs together as if they're one leg. Arms pressed down by the sides of the body for extra support. Lift the hips a bit, press the hands under the hips, and then ground down into the spine. Pull the navel deeply into spine. Keep the shoulders pressed back and keep that action. Now, as you inhale, begin to lower your heels towards the mat. Pause before the back arches, before you feel strain. And then very slowly drawing navel in deeper, lift the legs back up as you exhale. Inhaling to slowly lower. These movements could be very small. Try not to arch the spine or lose the core. As you exhale, draw the navel deeper, slowly lift. So you want to try not to move with momentum, but very slow action here. Inhale, slowly lower. Squeeze the thighs as you pull the navel in. Belly draws in tighter as you exhale to lift back up. We'll try a few more here. If there's any tension in the back, just keep the movement smaller. Don't go as low to the ground. We don't want to create extra strain or stimulate the spine. We want to stimulate our navel. So find those muscles to work here. I invite you to move slow today rather than maybe your regular pace if it tends to be quicker. So just changing it up, finding that more mindful, controlled movement. And let's do 3 more rounds. Take 1 more round. Once you've completed that last set, bend the knees again, hug in, rock side to side 1 more time, just releasing the spine there. Place your hands under thighs, begin to rock yourself forward and back. Take as many as you want if it feels good. Getting a little momentum to then bring you up to a seat. We'll come right up onto hands and knees into a tabletop position. Once you're on your hands and knees, separate the knees about hip distance, hands under the shoulders and the fingertips spread nice and wide. Press down through the arms, pull the chest in, knit the ribs together and draw the navel in. And then just feel the length of the spine here. As you inhale for cow pose, draw the shoulders back, lift the chest more, let the belly and the low back sway a bit. Exhale cat, tuck the belly, tuck the chin, press stronger through the arms as you round the upper back. Move with your breath here, inhale, drop the belly a bit, lift and open up the chest, the heart. Exhale, curl and round and draw the navel deeply into spine. Take about 3 more rounds, moving with your own breath, your own pace. Warming, opening the spine more, bringing some strength and support into the arms. Feeling the activation of the navel. Connecting breath to movement, a moving meditation. Once you complete this last round, settle back to neutral. Press stronger through arms, pull the low belly in deeply here, and then extend the left leg straight back. Toes off the ground. Flex your heel and reach the heel away from the body as the toes flex down. Pull the belly in more and the ribs in more. I want you to invite as much strength as you can, pressing out through the back heel as the navel draws in. You can stay there or reach the right arm forward, a little more challenge of balance and strength. Simply holding, but finding as much length as you can. Keep driving the left heel back and then lift the heel until you feel the activation of the glute. Reach the front arm forward and pull the navel in. Breathe here. Stay for 1 more breath. Keep your back leg lifted. Lower the right hand back down. Start to rotate your body to a modified side plank. So the right hand is your base and the left arm reaches up towards the ceiling or sky. Keep the lift of that left leg, press stronger through the heel, and then see if you can lift the leg a little higher till you feel the activation in the left hip. Bring the strength under the right side body. Open your chest wide. And now move your top arm overhead and create a long line through the side body. As the fingertips reach forward, the left heel is driving back, maybe even lifting a little higher. Strong breaths here. Hold. One more breath. Bring the left arm back up. Lower the left foot straight down at the back of your mat. You're going to press into the knife edge, the outer edge of the foot. Press stronger into the right arm. Activate the right obliques. And now see if you can hover the right knee off the ground. You can just stay here or keep knee down, or maybe shoot the right leg forward into a fallen triangle. Either resting outer edge of the foot on the ground or hovering the foot. Bring all that strength into the right side obliques. Strong left leg. 2 more breaths here. Take the expression that works for you. 1 more breath. Slowly return the right knee back to the ground. We're going to come back to hands and knees into tabletop. Keep the hips where they're at over the knees. Walk just the arms and upper body forward into a puppy dog. Give the wrists a little release. Open up through the chest and the heart. Forehead relaxes to the mat. And take some deep breaths here. Big full breaths into the lungs, the spine, the shoulders, the heart. Two more breaths. Feel the connection to earth grounding you, connecting you. And then bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees into your tabletop position again. Stabilize through the arms, pull the chest back in, navel in, feel the strength there. This time extend the right leg back, flex the toes towards the ground, drive your heel back super strong and see how much strength and length you can bring into the leg. Pull the belly and the ribs in, and then option to keep both hands down or opposite arm forward, left arm forward. Lift the right heel to a point that you activate the glute but keep the belly in. And then just breathe here. Stabilizing, strengthening. Long, deep breaths, a steady focus. Isometric holds, very strengthening for the body. Takes focus and control. 1 more breath. Keep your back leg lifted, but lower the left hand down. Rotate your body open now so that the right arm moves towards the ceiling. You can scooch the left foot farther back for more stability. Kick your right heel straight back or straight out from your hip there, straight to the side. Open your chest wide and then invite that strength by reaching out the back heel, press down into your bottom arm, and then see if you can lift the leg enough that you activate the right hip. Nice. And now move the top arm overhead. Get as long as you can through your side body. Breathe deeply here. Stay strong. One more breath. Bring the top arm back up. Lower your back foot straight down at the back of the mat and really root down into the foot, the heel, and the outer edge of the foot. Press stronger into the bottom arm and possibly float the left knee off the ground. If it doesn't work, stay there. Option to shoot the left leg forward, either outer edge of foot on ground or hovering. Engage the left obliques, the navel, nice and strong. Open the chest. Breathe here. 1 more breath. Slowly return your knee back to the ground. Come back to hands and knees. Second round of puppy dog. Hips stay lifted. Walk the arms forward. Open up the chest and shoulders a bit more. Relax through the wrists, letting go of any tension there. Take some deep, full breaths. One more breath. And then walk the hands back in, press up onto hands and knees, tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and move into downward facing dog. Press strong through the hands, and as you root down through the arms, push the chest back, but hug the outer arms in. And find that energy we found driving the heels back and towards the mat. Knees can be bent and you can still find that energy as needed here. Strong deep breath, scooping the navel and the ribs. Keep engaging, activating more energy, driving out the backs of the legs and the heels. Press the chest towards the thighs. One more round of breath. And look towards the top of your mat. Slowly walk your feet all the way forward. Come into a standing forward fold at the top of the mat. Separate your feet about hip distance apart. Let's grab the elbows, hang into a ragdoll. Bend the knees as much as you need to let the chest fall towards the thighs, to bring the body deeper. Release the low back and open up the legs here. Once you've got the elbows, let the head hang. Release the neck here, but then just gently move the elbow tips towards the top of your mat, so you're drawing the arms by the ears a little more, bringing a little activation into the upper arm and shoulder area. And then possibly shifting the weight side to side, shifting from one leg in the other, feeling a deeper stretch into the backs of the legs. Breathe here. Take one more breath. And then release the arms down. Take a slight bend of the knees, tuck your chin in, and slowly roll up to stand. Once you're standing, let's roll the shoulders up and back 3 times, and just really opening, loosening up through the shoulders, chest area. Once you've completed that, bring the hands at the heart. Press the palms firm and then widen and lift the elbows. And as you press the hands together, feel that strength there again into the chest, upper body. And then ground down into your heels. Feel that same activation of the legs. Thigh bones press back, heels drive down. Feel a lift of the front of the body all the way up through the heart and the crown of the head. Deep breath in. Soften the shoulders as you exhale. Now your feet can stay apart or you can draw them together, whatever gives you a stronger base here. And then sweep the arms up overhead. We'll hook the thumbs today. Once you hook your thumbs together, try to pull the thumbs apart, drawing the shoulders down the spine a bit more. Keep the legs and the navel strong. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend to the right. And as you bend, keep that left shoulder back, chest open. Start to deepen the stretch through the left side body. And then root down a little stronger into the left leg. Breathe deeply here. Keep the neck relaxed. One more breath. And as you inhale, rise back up. Let's switch the hook of the thumbs. Try to pull the thumbs apart and then bend to the left. As you pull your right arm across the body, open up the right side. Keep the legs strong and firm, energy into the heels, and then shift the weight or feel more strength into that right leg. Breathe deeply here. Drawing the navel in on each exhale. Good, and then lift the body back up. Interlace the fingers and bring the hands behind the head. Support the back of the neck. Draw the elbows back as wide as you can, opening chest. Squeeze the legs strong, navel in. And then start to lift the chest and the gaze and feel like you're laying right back into your hands as if you were taking a little gaze at the sun here. So supporting the neck, draw the elbows back and feel the strength of the upper body here, as well as the legs strong and grounded. 2 more breaths. Find your range. As you inhale, keep the fingers interlaced, but press the palms of the hands up towards the sky. And as you exhale, come to a half chair pose. Bend your knees, move your hips back as you bring your body forward. You want all the weight to be in the heels. Reach the hands straight forward as you bring your chest as close to your thighs as you can. Then see if you can lift the arms up by the ears a little more, activating the strength. Scoop in the belly. Can you lift your toes up, rooting down into heels? 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Slowly release into forward fold. Relax the arms and the neck here. Inhale, come to a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Pull the chest forward and shoulders back. As you exhale, step into a high plank. Hands at the top of the mat, step your feet to the back of the mat. Bring the hips in line with the spine, and then firm the thighs, navel in, ribs in. Press down through the arms to pull the chest in, and then energize out through the back of the heels. 3 breaths here. At any point you want some support, you can drop the knees, but keep the stomach engaged, the hips press low. Deep, deep breaths here. And one more inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down, squeeze the elbows by the ribs and bring the body down in one solid piece. Keep the elbows squeezed by the ribs, release the tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, cobra, peel the chest forward and up and pause. Keep a long neck, draw the elbows in, shoulder blades back. Pull the navel into spine, press through the legs and feet. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, down dog, you're welcome to lower first or move right from cobra back to a downward facing dog. Breathe, energize the heels to the mat, press through the arms, chest to thighs. Now begin to reach the right heel back more as you lift the right leg up towards the sky. Press out through the right heel, also press down through the left heel. Pull the navel in, take an inhale. As you exhale, keep that right leg extended as you shift into a one-legged plank, as if someone's pulling the right heel back as you move your chest forward. Stack your shoulders over wrists, navel in, keep the left thigh firm. Breathe. Slowly pull your right knee towards your chest as close as you can and step the right foot right up between the hands. Align the right knee over the right heel and then drop your left knee down. Feel free to put any cushion you want underneath that back knee there. Hug the inner thighs strong and then sweep your arms up for a kneeling warrior here. Feel free to come out of the lunge a little bit to start, lift the hips up, and then draw deeper into your lunge. Let's hook the thumbs again. Draw the shoulders down the spine. Lift the navel. Allow the hips to sink a little more. And now I want you to feel that pressure into the front heel. And as you inhale, press down to come out of the lunge a bit. Use the strength of the legs. As you exhale, sink into the hips. Can you lift the chest and move the arms back a little more? Again, inhale, press down into the right heel as you lift the hips up. And exhale, sink the hips, draw the arms back a little more. One more like that. Press into the front heel. Inhale, come out of the lunge. And exhale, sink. And now we hold the depth of the lunge, keeping the arms as they are. Take a breath in. And exhale, bend to the right. So pulling the left arm across the body, opening all the way through the left side. To feel more activation, press into the top of your left foot into the mat. 2 more deep breaths here. And then inhale, slowly lift the body back up. As you exhale, release the hands down to the mat. We'll shift into a half split. Shift your hips back over the back knee and then slide the front heel forward to straighten front leg. If your leg doesn't straighten all the way, no worries. If you have props or want to bring your hand on the shin, feel free to do so. Otherwise, walk forward and feel a deeper stretch and release into the right hamstring. Relax the neck, soften the jaw, and just focus on breathing here. Breathe out the tension, breathe your body to open, breathe your mind present. Then walk the hands back in so they're under the shoulders. Lengthen the chest and the spine forward. We'll come into a twist right here by opening the right arm towards the ceiling here. Draw the right shoulder open as far as you can, and then maybe turn your toes to the right as well. Keep the length of the spine. Feel that right outer leg. Option to wrap your arm around your spine for half bind or keep the arm lifted. Draw the navel in on each exhale. Feel the rinsing action here. One more breath. Release the hands back down, come back into a lunge. Plant the hands firm on the mat. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee up. As you inhale, step back into your high plank, option of your one-legged plank. And then exhale, either move through your Chaturanga Dandasana or you can skip and go right to down dog. Press the feet down, inhale, move into cobra or an upward facing dog. Exhale, move back to downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Ground through the arms and the legs. Start to feel the left heel reaching back as you lift the left heel up. So activate, heel lengthening back as you lift. Keep the right heel pressing into the mat. Press your chest to thighs. Breathe here, navel in. Keep that left heel reaching back as you shift into a one-legged plank. Bring the hips in line with the spine. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Firm up the right thigh. Reach out the back heel. Breathe deeply. Slowly draw your left knee towards your chest. Scoop the navel. And then step the left foot all the way up between the hands. Drop the right knee down to the mat, coming into your nice long lunge here. Before rising up, squeeze the inner thighs for stability. Then sweep the arms up. Any cushion you want under back knee, take it. And then hook opposite thumb, if you remember, just do the other way. Shoulders draw down the spine, thumbs gently press apart here. Begin to shift the hips forward, deepening your lunge. And then feel the pressure in that front heel. And as you inhale, come out of the lunge, use the strength of the legs to lift. As you exhale, deepen your lunge, lift the chest, move the arms back more. Inhale, press down into front heel, come out of the lunge a bit. And then exhale, deepen, draw the arms back, lift the chest. One more time, inhale, shift back. Exhale, lunge deeply, and then maintain the lunge. Take a breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, bend to the left this time. Pull the right arm across the body. Press a little more into the top of the back foot to activate more. Squeeze the inner thighs for balance. Deep breaths here. Keep the right shoulder open. Just one more breath here. Inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Shift into your half split on this side. Hips stay stacked over back knee. And just straighten out the front leg as much as you can. Prop yourself up as needed. Or walk yourself farther forward to deepen more. Relax the neck here in the jaw. And just feel deep breaths. Soften with each exhale. Let the tension go. Let go of resistance. Feel the flow. Lift the body back up. Find length of the spine. Ground through that front heel and keep the right hand rooted. Slowly open the left arm, coming into a twist in the half split. Open the chest, draw the shoulder back. Maybe rotate your toes to the left, feeling the outer leg more. Either stay wide or wrap for half bind, and then breathe deeply. Keep the jaw relaxed. One more breath. Slowly release, come back into a lunge, plant the hands firm, tuck your right toes and lift the right knee up. Step back either into high plank or one-legged plank with the left heel hovering. Take a breath in. Either exhale right to down dog or move through your chaturanga, slowly lowering with control. Flip the feet, inhale cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, hop or step forward, fold, top of the mat. Inhale, come to your flat back, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up again, bringing the palms to meet overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Come back into chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Again, move all the weight back into the heels. See if you can lift the toes a bit. Scoop in the navel and then draw the arms down the spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, come back to that flat back. Again, bringing the chest towards the thighs, hovering there. See if you can lift your arms up by the ears. Breathe deeply. One more breath. As you inhale, stand back up again, rise up tall. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Soften the shoulders. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now reach the arms back up towards the ceiling. Shoulders down the spine. Wrap the outer arms in. Find a nice steady focus for the eyes. Begin to shift the weight into the right leg and lift your left knee up. Draw the belly in as you lift the left knee. Find your balance, your stability here. Slow, steady breaths. Stay one more breath. Slowly move into a warrior three. If you can, I invite you to keep the arms forward today, keeping the arms up by the ears as you reach the left leg back. If this doesn't work in your body, bring the hands up to the heart. Press the palms firm and widen the elbows. Keep a slight lift of the chest. So if arms are forward, you're lifting by the ears, strengthening. Feel the action pressing out your back heel, strong and stable through the right leg. Draw the navel in. One more breath. Slowly step into a crescent lunge. Reach your left toes to the back of the mat, bending the right knee, lift your body up. We're going to hook the thumbs here again, drawing the thumbs apart as you draw the shoulders down. Feel a squeeze of the inner thighs together. Let's bend the left knee just a bit. Activate the left quad and lift the front hips. Take an inhale. Then exhale, bend to the right, pulling left arm across. Stay stable in the legs. Option to keep the left knee bent or maybe work to straighten left leg. Energy out the back heel. Breathe deeply. One more breath. Inhale, bring the body back up. And exhale, open up to warrior two. Plant your back heel down. Keep the right knee driving forward. Sink deeper into the hips and press the right thigh open. Opening up and strengthening the hips. Now reach the arms as wide as you can. Opening up the chest here. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. Now root down into the right heel as you inhale, straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Pull the right arm up and back. Press into the front big toe as you reach the right fingers back. Left hand can be down the leg, maybe wrapped for a half bind. If you have any tension in the neck, just change your gaze down. Breathe here. Opening the right side, strong body. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the body up, shift your hips back, and now move into triangle. Right arm moves down as the left arm reaches straight up. If you want support, rest your hand to shin, but just a bit there so you're using core. Otherwise, you can press against inner thigh. Open the chest more, spread the arms apart. Press into front big toe as you pull the thigh up. Breathe deeply. Stay for one more breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. As the body comes up, bend the front knee, then sweep the right arm back. Finding that deep side bend again. Reach the right arm back as the right knee drives forward, then press the right thigh open. Left hand either down the back leg or wrapped for half bind. One more option could be left arm reaching back, like you're holding a big ball between the hands. Keep breathing here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring the body up and forward. Keep the legs. Either forearm rests to thigh or hand can reach down towards the ground or block. Start with your top arm towards the ceiling. Reach as high as you can. Then open up the chest. Option to move the top arm overhead. Maybe move into half or full bind. Your choice. Keep breathing here. If you're taking a bind, open up the left shoulder. Draw the right rib forward. One more breath. Good. Open the arms wide again if they're not. Stabilize a little stronger into the right leg. Bring your right hand to the ground or a block. We're going to shift right into a half moon now. Moving the right hand forward, slowly float the left leg up and back. Open the chest and hips. If needed, hand can be to the hip or the sky. Activate out through the left heel. Try to lift the heel up until you feel the left hip strong. Open the chest and breathe here. If you have Chapasana, you can bend the back knee, reach to your foot, and open up more. Try 2 more breaths. Back to half moon if you're not there. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Step back into a lunge at the back of the mat. Toes down, hands around the right foot. Then open the right arm towards the ceiling. Sky. Come open into a wide lunge twist. Either stay here or you can step into full side plank this time. Stepping the right foot to meet the left. Right arm stays up. Feet can stack, or maybe you lift the top leg, reaching out through the heel. Bring the strength into the left side body. Maybe the bottom knee is down. 2 more breaths here. Stay with it. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, come to high plank. Either go right to down dog or move through a chaturanga flow. Keep movement with your breath. Down dog, take a deep breath in. Drive the heels to the mat as you exhale. Inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, hop or step forward, fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, stand up, bringing the arms up and the palms to touch. Exhale, hands at the heart, soften the shoulders. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Stabilize your focus. Sweep the arms up again. Palms face each other. The shoulders draw down the spine. Stabilize the legs. And then shifting into the left leg, lifting the right knee up for one leg Tadasana. Pull the navel in as you lift the knee. Feel the hug of the inner thighs. Lift up through the left side. Steady breath. Slowly move into your warrior 3. Move the right leg back as the body comes forward. If arms are staying forward, keep the arms lifted by the ears. Otherwise, hands at the heart. Press the palms firmly and widen the elbows, bringing the strength into the upper and lower body here. Activate out the back heel. Stabilize your bottom leg. Steady breath and focus. 1 more breath here. Slowly step into crescent lunge. Reach the right toes to the back of the mat. Bend the front knee. Then lift your body up. Pull the chest up. Lift the hips. Hook the opposite thumb from the first side, pulling shoulders down the spine. Soften the right knee a bit. Lift the hips more. Feel that right hip flex. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. And once you find a deep side bend, option to straighten the back leg if that's okay in the spine. Pull through the whole right side. Breathe deeply. Stay 1 more breath. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, warrior 2. Plant the back heel down. Open your arms wide and sink into a deep, deep lunge. Drive the left knee forward and press the left thigh open. Then feel the energy in the back leg just as strong. Spread the arms open nice and wide here. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more round of breath. Root down into the front heel. Inhale, straighten your leg, reverse triangle. Lift up through the left side. Find a deep side bend. Careful not to bump the back hip back. I'm going to keep the hip lifted and move the upper body. Press into front big toe and pull the stretch all the way out your fingertips. Hand can be down the leg or wrapped for a bind. Keep breathing here. And take 1 more inhale. Exhale, lift the body up, shift the hips back, and move forward into triangle. Left arm reaches down as right arm reaches up. Take any support you want, but keep it a light support so the side bodies, the core is strong here. Open the chest wide. Expand and radiate here. Breathe deeply. Feel the power, the expansion of this posture. Enjoy it. Stay one more breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend the left knee as the body lifts up and moves back. Left arm reaches behind. Right arm can be down the leg, half bind, or if you did so on the first side, reaching straight back. Drive the left knee forward and open. Breathe here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Legs stay, body moves forward. Forearm to thigh or hand towards the mat. Open the chest out wide. Keep the connection of the back leg as the left knee stays pressed open. Then widen the chest. Your expression can stay here or deepen however you did on the first side. Steady breath. One more breath here. Open back to extended side angle. The left hand will meet the ground or a block if you have it. Shift into the front leg into a half moon. Stabilize the left leg as you slowly lift the right. Right hand might beat to hip for more stability or towards the ceiling. And then open the chest and hips wide. Activate out the right heel. Breathe deeply. Option for Chapasana. If you did first side, you might bend the back knee, grab the foot. Open up here. Steady breath, steady focus. Then release into half moon. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower to a lunge. Hands meet the mat. Step the right toes all the way back. Keeping the right hand grounded, open the left arm, come into a lunge twist, widen the chest, strong legs. An option to stay here or step into a side plank if you choose. Lift the front or right hip, that is, open the chest wide. Activate the legs and breathe here. Maybe you lift the top leg. Stay one more breath. Slowly either move right to down dog or through a Chaturanga Dandasana. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop or step forward, fold, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. And exhale, fold forward. Separate your feet to about the edges of the mat. Turn the toes out. Start to bend your knees and drop deeply into your hips into a Malasana, frog pose. So working the inner hips now, building strength. So maybe you need to stay a bit higher depending on the hips and knees. Invite you to keep the heels down today so you can feel that grounding down into the heels, pressing the thighs open. And as the hands press at the chest, lifting the chest. And if you're able to go a little deeper, letting the hips drop, but see if you can bring the chest up, press the thighs open, allow the hips to soften, and then just breathe deeply here. Feel as if you're grounding into the heels, like you're trying to stand up, so we're active in the legs. Two more breaths here. And then release into a forward fold, standing forward fold. Straighten the legs, feet come forward again, and then release the spine. Some of you might stay here a bit in a fold, maybe deepening. Anyone that wants to play with crow pose, arm balance here. Hands move farther forward, shifting all the weight into the arms. Bending the knees and elbows so the knees rest on or squeeze the outer arms. Keep the lift of the chest, and then shift forward. You might lift one foot, you might lift both feet. Steady breath, steady focus if you're playing with crow. If you're not playing with crow, bring yourself either back to down dog or child's pose. If you're playing with crow, you want to work with the hop back, keeping elbows bent, shoot the legs back, catch yourself low plank, move through your flow, and we meet in a down dog. 3 deep breaths, whether you're in down dog or taking a little break in a child's pose here. Big full breaths. Slowing down. And then bring yourself back up to downward facing dog if you're not already there. Nice and slow, lift the right leg up and come into a half pigeon. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist, opening the knee wide to get outer hip. Drop your back knee and then sink into the hips. And if the right hip isn't on the ground, you can put a cushion there. You could stay upright if you want to feel a lifted chest or come forward into sleeping pigeon, relaxing. And if this doesn't feel good in your body, you can lay on your back and take a figure 4 instead. If you prefer a seated hip opener, feel free to take your favorite here. But wherever you're choosing to be, bring some relaxation into the body by breathing. Invite your attention in, keeping free of the mind, the thoughts, and just feeling the breath bring you this release. Softening with each exhale. Can you let go of the constant mind, the constant thinking? Can you just be in peace, in the stillness, in the quiet, and just simply feel the breath? And then slowly press your body up. You're going to sit on the right hip and sweep the left leg around. The left leg could be straight forward or on a slight angle here with the right foot touching inner thigh. Lift up through the spine. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, we're going to take a little side bend here of a Janu Shirshasana. So drawing the right shoulder open as you bend towards the left leg. Feel free to widen the leg if that feels better. Maybe you can grab onto underneath the heel or just be on the ground and the top arm is reaching across, opening up through the side body. Breathe deeply here. One more breath. And then slowly lift the body up. Let's take a stargazer by placing your right hand behind your right hip on the ground. Shift forward onto your front knee, extend through the left leg, and then press the hips forward as you reach your top arm back. Shifting the hips, opening up the chest and spine. One more breath here. And then slowly release down. However you want to get back to your down dog, your choice. You can simply step there. Maybe move through a flow if you want. Breathing, moving slowly, and then settling back into your downward facing dog. Trying to get this little ant off my mat so I don't squish it. Once you're in your down dog, nice and slow, lift your left leg up. Come into your half pigeon on the left, or if you took a different hip opener, just go to that same expression on this side as well. If you're in this half pigeon, the left knee is on an angle so we get the outer hip and glute. Softening the hips, using any support you may want here. Feel free to stay up or move forward. Whatever allows you to bring this opening to the hips without creating more tension or resistance. Invite, bring in deeper, deeper breaths here. So the breath is what helps the body relax. It helps to circulate the energy flow in the body. Helps to keep our mind present here and now. Just connect to your breath. Let go. Get lost in the breath and the beautiful sound you're taking in right now. slowly press your body back up. You're going to stay seated on the right hip and sweep your left leg around. Again, the leg could be forward or slightly on an angle or as wide as you like here. Lift up through your spine. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, draw the left shoulder back first and take a side bend for this. So placing right hand either on the leg, maybe underneath. Draw the left shoulder open and then reach the body across. You'll just find your expression. Maybe you stay up here. Find what feels good to create a stretch without overdoing it or tensing up. Relax the neck, even if that means the gaze is down. Breathe here. One more breath. And slowly lift up. We'll move into our stargazer on this side. Place the left hand on the ground behind the left hip. Use the arm to shift forward onto front knee. Extend the front leg. Press the hips forward and reach your arm back. Opening up deeply here. Take a full breath. And slowly lower down. This time we're just going to sweep both legs out in front. Scooch the heels to the top of the mat. Give yourself a couple rocks side to side and feel your sits bones grounded. Inhale, sweep both arms up. And exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. If you can grab the feet, do so. Sometimes bending the knees allows the spine to release more, to grab onto a stronger hold. Use the arms to assist, but keep the neck relaxed. And each inhale, pull more length through spine. Each exhale, soften towards the legs. Keep that action of breath. As deeply and fully as you can breathe here. One more breath. Lift your body up. Reach the arms forward. Pull up through the chest and spine. Draw the belly in. Option to keep the legs straight or bend the knees with the feet on the ground. Start by curling the belly and then start to coil and curl down onto spine. So using that deep curl of the core to slowly lower onto your back with as much control as you can. Once you're on your back, draw the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around. Couple rocks side to side, pressing the spine into the mat again. Relax through the shoulders and head. And then take a happy baby. You can either just grab the thighs, calves, or feet. Open knees and feet wide, gently pull down to the mat. We want to press the low back down. So if you find that you're curled up, I invite you to grab the thighs instead so you can press the low back down. Then open up there. This brings a length to the spine, a release to the low back as we open hips. Breathe deeply, maybe some gentle rocks side to side. Go ahead and pull your knees to your chest. Pull your forehead up towards your knees. Wrap the arms around tighter. Curl into a little tight little ball here. Give yourself a big hug. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release and open up into Shavasana, whatever that is for you. You can find a comfortable posture for your body. If you prefer to come up to a seated meditation, feel free to do so as well. If you're lying down, let the legs open and relax. Let the arms open and relax. Let the hands turn to face upward, feeling the shoulders open and the heart gently rise here. Close the eyes and just invite your attention inward. For a couple moments, just feel your body still, quiet, relaxed, connected to the earth beneath you. Feeling the support, healing of the energies of the earth, taking away any fear, anxiety, or tension, any negativity. And then as you connect back to your breath, allow the breath to move at a gentler, slower pace. And again, invite with the breath peace, healing, positivity, light into your entire being. Let go when the mind wanders or engages in thought. Disengage and just be here with the breath, with this beautiful feeling. And I invite you just to be still, quiet. Imagine the sun is warming your body right now, feeling a gentle wind as well. And then just take in and absorb the sounds of this drum for the last few minutes of your practice. Slowly begin to deepen your breath again. Invite a reawakening back to your body and your mind. Bring some gentle movements to your fingers, your toes, ankles and wrists. Softly move your head side to side. Stretch your arms back and reach your legs long. Nice full body stretch here. Take a deep, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your knees, roll onto one side, curl your body into a fetal pose and just take a pause. Connect, reflect, and just feel how you feel from this practice. Just observe how you feel now from when you began. Any shifts energetically, mentally, physically. And then sealing this in, keeping your practice with you as you move off of your mat into your day, into your life. With the eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Join your hands together at your heart. Press the palms together. Feel that connection and balance right at the heart center. Rise up through the spine, soften through the shoulders, and a gentle tuck of the chin connecting to the heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Draw the breath all the way up your body. Sigh the breath out of the mouth. I'll close with the sound of Om connecting together. And if you'd like to join me, please do. A deep breath in. And draw your hands to meet between the eyes, connecting your heart to your third eye. Third eye, our higher mind, our higher self, connection to consciousness, source. Let's be guided more from the heart rather than the mind that likes to dominate. Let's be guided through peace and love and light, openness, rather than anything else. Honoring the divine love and light within all of us and honoring each other. Namaste.